So far, it was largely the philosophers who studied human consciousness, but a serious effort to understand consciousness and walk the path towards ultimate reality was made at the MIT World Peace University in the form of the world's first conference on consciousness, the ultimate reality.
Now I want to emphasize on this, that is the prayer in Islam is nothing but you will surprise to know which are very, very simplified yogas. Because namaz is the soul of Islam. One has to perform namaz 5 times in a day. And this 5 times prayer, just I will brief, is having the person is doing different kinds of yoga. Now why it is 5 times? Because man is a very ordinary person and he performs or he does sins any time, every time. So after 2-3 hours, he has to be what I say that he has to be a good person by praying and asking dua to God that kindly excuse me, I might have made some mistakes. And therefore 5 times. But please note, nobody is actually, it is very difficult to perform 5 times. I think 5% people also are not performing 5 times. But it is compulsory and it is mentioned that the Muslim has to perform namaz 5 times. Now this is, the namaz timetable is based on the sunrise and sunset. See, because in Hindu culture it is said the sun is a god who is giving the urja, energy to us. And the whole timetable of namaz is based on sun, not on moon. So the first namaz is Fajr. That means it should perform before sunrise. That is 4 rakat. I will tell you what is rakat. Then second, Zohar, means in the, you can say, in the noon time or afternoon time, not afternoon but in the noon time, at 1:30 p.m., 12 rakat. Asar, 4:30 p.m., 8 rakat. Maghrib, after sunset, 7 rakat. Isha, after meals, 17 rakat. So total one Muslim has to perform 48 rakat namaz in a day, which hardly requires maximum 1 hour. So it is said in Quran that after I am giving you 12 hours in a day, you can give 1 hour for me, means to the God. And if you add Jummah and Friday namaz, then it is 50 rakat. Now I will show you how these are definitely yogas. Now first, when you stand for namaz, which is known as Qiyam, where you have to stand for 40 seconds. And it is exactly like a pranamasana while doing yogasana. You have to do pranamasana before you start yogasana. So you have to stand for namaz like this by folding the hands. Because in Hindu culture we fold the hands, nothing, it is only the ritual I consider. So I don't mind while for folding hands like this or like this. It is only ritual. And this is known as the pranamasana in yogasana. So we begin our namaz with pranamasana. Then second posture, that is ruku, which is very important. You can find below. And you have to go in ruku for 12 seconds. But at the same time, when you go in ruku, you have to, because obviously when you are standing, you have to chant the mantras in Quran, that is, it is pranayam. And then when you go to ruku also, then there is a need for jikar, means namasmaran. So namasmaran is there, prarthana is there. And it is for 12 seconds. And this ruku is nothing but quarter shasankasana or ardha uttanasana. So it is yoga. Third posture is for 12 seconds you have to do. Again you have to stand, and it is for 12 seconds. Kaya? And it is called Mridunga Bandha, is another yogasana. And fourth is very important, that is sajda. Means you have to put your forehead on the earth. In a Matrabhumi, Panditji, Bharat Mata ki Jai. Every Muslim actually touches his head to Matrabhumi. How many times? 350 times in a day if he performs 5 times namaz. I am very sorry to say, when that a poor fellow is doing like this, don't call him as a Deshadrohi and all these things. I always say, I am the person to say first Bharat Mata ki Jai, because I am doing it. When I perform namaz, I put my forehead. So this is, the intellectual people must understand this. And I am standing only for that. And Professor Karad Sahib is doing the same work. And I am working, I am enjoying that work with him for last 12 years after getting retired as a Vice Chancellor from Nagpur University.